You are not a bad man because you watch porn. There's a lot of content out there that says that watching porn is sinful, that watching porn is dirty. My issue is when you see something as dirty, guilty, blasphemous. You have content out there that is telling you that you are pretty much going to hell if you watch porn. My problem is that when you watch porn, you already have that issue and that problem in your life. You are consuming porn. You don't need anybody else telling you how bad of a person you are because you watch porn. And that's my issue. Don't get me wrong. Porn is an unwholesome activity. And by that, I mean that it does not bring you anything good except for momentary pleasures, for cheap dopamine. And that cheap dopamine has a cost that you should not be willing to pay. That's the way you should see it. It's unwholesome. If you let go of porn, quit porn, your life will benefit tremendously. See it as a fact, not something that is religious or something that is sinful. You will have a much smoother ride. Because when you see it as something that is sinful and sacrilegious or blasphemous, what will happen when you do consume porn? When you relapse? Because relapses happen. They come with the territory. You will relapse and feel what? Shame, guilt. And shame and guilt are two of the lowest vibrations. And when you have those two emotions, you do not help yourself. You will go on in a cycle of quitting and relapsing forever and ever. And you will get harder and harder. That's the truth. You see it as unwholesome, it's easier to quit because you can see it as such and think of yourself when you do relapse that you are not a bad man for relapsing. You are not a bad man for watching porn. You are simply a man who recognizes that porn has no benefits in his life. And when you let go of porn, those benefits you get from quitting porn will come to you in ways cold and straightforward. Because I'm here to tell you that you are not a bad man for watching porn. When you relapse, have compassion and forgive yourself. Relapses are not an excuse to binge. If your intention is to quit and you relapse, just realize that one time, distract yourself, and the next day start again. You start fresh. No progress will be lost. It's just a relapse. If you don't use it as an excuse to watch more porn and the next day you start again, you start anew, you're good to go. It's okay. Have compassion and forgiveness towards yourself. So, no sin, no guilt, no whatever you want to call porn. Just something you need to quit and have the compassion, the forgiveness, and the self love needed to succeed. Thank you for listening. I'm your addiction recovery coach. I'm here to help you quit porn. For those of you who need my help, links are in the description box below.